My name is Dr. Esther Trufan, and in this video, we are going to determine the density of our saturated salt solution. For this experiment, we're going to use our previously set up saturated salt solution. As the result of quite a bit of stirring, maybe about 15 minutes, we find that the bottom of our beaker still has some salt in it. And that is okay. It just means that maybe we got the proportion a little wrong. And that's fine. We can bring in another 400 milliliter beaker and a stirring rod, and we can perform the process called decantation. We're going to place our stirring rod on top of our beaker so that one of the ends of the stirring rod sits on the lip of the beaker. We tilt it to the side, and then we pour. And with the stirring rod, we're guiding our solution towards the beaker, and we can observe when the salt is trying to escape. But because salt is rather dense, or at least denser than water, it will sit on the bottom for the most part. And with that, we transferred our solution over, and we know that we have a saturated solution because given more salt, it would not dissolve it. We can set our stirring rod and our beaker with sodium chloride in it to the side. Now that we have our saturated sodium chloride solution, it is time to determine the density. For density determination, we need mass and volume. For mass, we're going to use a scale, and for volume, we'll be using a 25 milliliter graduated cylinder. First, we will turn on the scale. Next, we're going to add our graduated cylinder on top of it. We're going to tare. And then very carefully, as to not spill any of our sodium chloride solution, we will transfer over between 15 and 20 milliliters of solution. We're going to record the mass first. It is 21.46 grams. And then we're going to record the volume of our sodium chloride solution. We're going to look at the meniscus, keeping it at our eye level. And we find that it is very close to 18.0, but it is between the 18.0 and the 18.5 markings. Because it is closest to the 18.0, we are going to say it is 18.1 milliliters. From the mass and the volume of our solution, we can determine its density.